Good morning all. We've been staying at that spot you can see behind. We're waiting for the weather to change a little bit, which it has. It's gone from like 35 degrees, too hot to do anything really, to a nice cool. It says it's going to be 25 today with clouds. So we're heading towards Sumela Monastery, which is one of the must-see things on this Black Sea coast, the north coast of Turkey. So let's have a look. I've just arrived near Sumela Monastery. The plan was park up somewhere nearby and walk with the dog and just get a nice view of the monastery. But coming up the road, we got stopped by a little checkpoint, and they asked for 600, which is the price for getting in. 600 Turkish lira, 300 each, cash only. So we didn't have that much in cash. We don't understand if you have to pay the 300 each just to look at the monastery from afar, just to be in this area. So we're going to try driving on a bit and get to the main car park and see if anyone gives us a bollocking or something like that. Okay, so we think we're on the lower car park now for the monastery. We still haven't paid anything, and we're going to try and go and see the monastery, but we don't know if someone's going to ask for our tickets that we haven't got or what. So let's go. As you can see, we haven't heeded our own advice about doing stuff early. So it seems like the only option is to buy a ticket for the shuttle bus and ride it up there, so that's what we've done.
What we really wanted to do was hike up. We've got a picnic, really nice weather for hiking. It's like mild and
Raining, yeah, but we're going to have to get on a shuttle bus instead. We finally made it. Looking at the amount of people there trying to go in, we're thinking of giving up and coming back tomorrow.
The next day.
Time for attempt number 2. We've come back the next day with cash, the right amount of cash, so we've got our tickets now, and this car park, as you can see, is a lot quieter, so we're going to head up there again. It means we've got to pay for parking and the little shuttle bus again, but we're going up there, trying again. Much quieter on the bus today, isn't it? Looks very different today, isn't it? So we're inside the monastery, 10 to 9 it is, and still crazy crowds. You can probably see over there. You can see a little abseiler up there, little workman. Pretty sure it's just a statue unless he's asleep on the job. And the monastery was closed for 3 years to do all this work, I'm guessing. Stop rocks falling on people. This was the library. Very quiet in here. This stone chapel built into the rocks, probably what most people come to see. And as you can see, it's quite heavily vandalised, which apparently happened between the First and Second World War when the place was abandoned. Also a lot of treasure hunters visited. These ones are much better preserved, aren't they? Out of the reach of the vandals, I guess. This was the dining hall, the grand feasts, and an adjoining sala. This is the old aqueduct that provided water to the monastery on the cliff edge. So back down at the car park, we've been up there hour and a half. Worth it, Heather?
Yeah.
To go back? Yeah, worth it. We had the cash we needed so we could actually go into the monastery. Unfortunately the weather was better. We will say that our trick of going first thing in the morning didn't quite work, did it?
No.
It's still pretty busy. Lots of tour buses. This car park's quiet, but lots of tour buses there already.
Yeah. Coaches.
But yeah, well worth it. We'd recommend. Just make sure you've got 600 or 300 lira per person ready if you're coming high season like we did. And now on to Trabzon.